TV for some reason.
Access to it.
I just got used to it, man. Because any show I want to watch, I just find online.
To find a balance,
You guys are sitting at home eating bugs and watching Netflix, and I like my
Dude, wasting $50 a month.
That's more than that.
Yeah,
will see that? Okay.
No, see, I was paying like $120 a month for my cable TV.
The TV
right?
you don't watch.
Well, no. Here's the thing. Like, if I think there's a balance that you could find where you're paying for a lot of channels that you don't watch. Like me and Jeff watch Discovery, History, the Food
Science.
Network, maybe Cartoon Network, whatever. So why isn't there a fucking TV package where I could just like click the shows that
Well, that's a DVR technically, right? Like with the DVR, you can.
Yeah,
do
but
that.
aren't you still paying a flat fee for everything?
There's a whole fucking argument about this, about you should be able to subscribe to the channels you actually want.
I'm not even saying anybody's inferior for watching TV. I say I didn't know that anybody still. You're the only person I know that still watches TV and pays for TV.
You know,
besides my family.
The thing that I find like
the entirety of my family does.
No, the thing I find most interesting about like today's audiences, though, and the reason why I think TV is becoming more and more obsolete is that we want our shows and we want our entertainment instantly, and we want it specifically. We don't want to have to wait through. It's not just the commercials. Yeah, and it's not just the commercials. It's also that your show is there. You know what I mean? Like you don't have to wait until 6 p.m. Eastern time every Tuesday.
I mean, you're not testing out a new show plus commercials.
That's the biggest thing.
Yeah.
When I went back to visit my family, I was like, I was going through the TV guide, and there was nothing on. So I was like, well, I'm just not gonna watch. I can't watch anything. I'm just gonna sit here like an idiot.
It's true that
I got so used to.
I would rather look at my Twitter feed and talk to friends than watch some show I didn't want, like Desperate Housewives.
I torrent TV shows if I miss them.
Yeah. So you do get to watch the shows that you want when you want.
I've never torrented shit like video games. I just grab shows every now and then I miss.
You can torrent video games?
Were you trying to say that? Like that was justifying it? Like
yeah, a little bit.
I'm not one of those guys. I'm one of the
yeah.
good torrenters. Just TV shows.
I'm not a good person. I'm just not.
I only murder white people.
Yeah.
I'm not a racist. I don't murder black people.
I'm only half.
Are you fucking Joe from?
Yeah, no, I don't know why that happened. It just fucking came. I don't murder
generally
black
don't download
people.
things you pay for. Like I have HBO Go. I pay for that. I legit. I don't.
See, that seems like a fine system.
That seems great though, because there's lots of shows and movies that I actually only get access from there.
You can watch any episode of any show you want to that has HBO. That's on HBO.
But that's not cable though. HBO Go is.
That's my point. It's like Netflix.
I can't afford it anymore.
Yeah, but then I know people. It's like the same concept when people are like, yeah, fuck PS4. I'm never going to spend that much money on a fucking game console. And then they'll go out and buy a video card for like $800. It's the same concept. I know people are like, fuck cable TV. And they'll buy a Hulu account, a Netflix account, a fucking HBO Go
Which is all less expensive than fucking cable, though, dude.
Not if you add them all together.
Netflix is $8. How much does HBO go, Jeff?
Oh, that's like 20 something.
I mean, it comes with HBO, so you got to get HBO first, which is $20 a month.
Yeah,
30.
it's like $20 a month.
So it's like, yeah, you have the option. You can like pull up Netflix and watch fucking Child's Play 9 and The Tooth Fairy starring The Rock.
If you're one of these people who
I love him,
they're pretty much what they own a desk, a computer, and a computer chair, and all they do is sit there and watch Netflix and torrented movies all day, then fine.
You do that, plus you have a TV wasting $50 a month though in the background.
I like sitting in my living room and watch TV.
Truthfully, people that have like cable TV, they sit and...
You said cable.
You said cable, dude. That's pretty fucked up right there.
What was it fucking?
You said cable.
No, cable. No, so people that...
Hold on, guys. Do like a pause for laughter there.
Okay. So it's like TV is their recreation. Everybody that I know that uses Netflix doesn't use it the way the normal person does. Everybody I know that uses Netflix and Hulu and all that shit, they put it on as background noise for when they're working. So it's pseudo entertainment in the background. You're not sitting down and like watching it. Cable TV is a constant feed of things that tons of people pay for a reason.
Okay, yeah, and here's the one big plus to cable television. Zach-a-ree, okay?
Sports?
Fuck sports. No,
Well, if you want to say fuck sports, then cable TV doesn't exist anymore.
No, what I'm saying is if you have a DVR set up, right?
Yeah.
Like, I know that there are certain shows that only, like, if I want to watch them on Netflix a week or 2 weeks later, maybe, sometimes a month later with, like, Game of Thrones or some shit like that.
1 hour after they air online.
From what you can't do that with like
you absolutely can. Yes,
if I want to be a fucking thief and a little shit, and I've got my ad block on, and I'm fucking jacking off in my diaper like a fucking ass.
I'm starving here. Let me get money when you're paying for $50 $100.
To be for free.
Oh, Jeff, I pay $100 a month to have some guy come in.
for anything.
Zach, did you pay for Flash? Did you pay for Flash?
Let's pay. I actually did once. You know what? You know something? This is true. I torrented 3 different versions of Flash. The one I actually bought for $800. The one time I ever paid for it, it was broken. That's when I torrent stuff.
Jack, you're part of the entitled generation.
Oh, you doing shit too, Jeff. I'm Jeff. I haven't
paid for anything.
I haven't bought Flash, Photoshop.
I did
anything.
buy Flash.
Liar.
Fuck you.
Yeah, 2002, you liar.
That's not true.
I am
bought the
such a
copy
good.
of Flash, I'm still-
I am such a supporter of independent artists that I purchase songs off of iTunes and Bandcamp.
You never torrented anything before?
Oh yeah, that's right. But Mick is always shoving his Bandcamp songs in our face.
Sorry, I love music, and I love to support artists who work hard.
That's fine.
who
Great.
I do that.
who can't just torrent their guitars, who actually have to buy guitars
That's
and then
great.
make beautiful music
I bought
for us.
albums off of Bandcamp.
I've definitely bought things off iTunes. I bought, you know,
And
the last
iTunes.
thing I bought, well, iTunes or anything. The last thing I bought was the New Sex Parties album. I went to support some friends. I went to support some artists.
Yeah, Ninja Sex Party's album was great, and then you also did you get the Starbomb album?
No, I didn't buy that.
Did you get the second one?
No,
You know, there's a third one coming.
I didn't buy any of them.
Why didn't you buy this? Why didn't you buy it, Zach?
Because they don't like the music. I don't like it.
What,
I like everybody involved. What? I have to like everything all my friends make?
Yes.
I guarantee there's tons of videos I made you guys hate.
What video game would you like them to rap about next?
Columbine RPG, I don't know, dude. What do kids play these days? I don't...
Do you think your friends are good rappers?
I'm not keeping any of this.
Oh, bummer. I thought I was a pretty good rapper for a little
Stamper
bit
is the best one.
until you fucking.
Wait, you were a Starbomb?
That you just destroyed.
No, he meant rapper in general.
He said, which one of your friends are the best rappers? And you just shot me down.
Stamper's
You put it-
alright.
you put
Stamper, rap about apples.
Yo, I like apples. You gotta.
Alright, guys, just cut this out.
I don't give a shit. Check it. Granny Smith, apples.
My favorite is Stamper. Stamper, keep rapping for us. Give us a little rap. Come on.
How easy is it for you to
Cakes.
come up with constant rhyming words? Because I can't do that.
Apples. I can't.
Icing!
He tried to mix. Stop.
Okay, I'll give you a better subject. Go back, go, Vic, go!
All right.
Vic, check this out. Stamper, subject, circumcision.
I got my dick cut. What the fuck? I don't like it much. Hey, Dad. Why'd you do that to me? Now my pee-pee is bleeding.
Actually not bad.
You ever see that scene from Scary Movie 3? I know it's not the best movie, but it's when he's in the fucking...
Did that just rhyme with what I said? Now my pee-pee is bleeding. Did you ever see that scene from Scary Movie 3? It's not bad, but keep going.
I'm talking about the cut version,
Still
by the way.
sounded like it.
It sounded like a rap.
Yeah.
It worked.
Yeah.
Okay,
Anyways.
what were we talking about? So let's do one more topic. We never talked about showers in school, high school.
High school showering in high school.
Oh yeah, you guys brought this up earlier. What were you talking about?
Yeah.
High school.
Here, wait.
What?
Hey, shh, quiet it. You fucking goof. Locker rooms, my dick is small.
In the shower room stall.
When you guys got to high school,
Everyone points and laughs.
Because my dick is small. Wait, you already said
My
that.
dick is stuck in my ass. No.
when you guys got
I
to high
tried.
school,
What's that?
when you guys got to high school,
Yeah.
and you had your first day of gym class, did the gym teacher say you got a big wide open shower room? Were you all dreading the public shower?
No, see, my gym teacher always said, hey, go fucking take a shower or whatever you needed to do. And he was just working off a mindset from the fucking 70s, but we had stand-up showers that nobody ever used.
I was going to say what he said.
Nobody ever used.
Everyone just stank.
Everybody in middle school was like,
Yeah, everyone sprayed cologne all
Yep,
over them.
that was
Yeah,
it. You do the
actually,
French
everyone
shower.
had X.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right?
But
Go ahead. Sorry.
I was just going to add one little footnote to what Stamper said. Yeah, at middle school, everyone was like, dude, you have to get in the high school showers. Everyone's going to put their finger up your ass and call you gay and stuff. I was like, oh no. But I went there, and nobody ever used the shower. only like one freaky kid with would smell weird. The weird kids use
It was always like the Russian import that used the shower, like the kid that wasn't used to Americans.
He'd walk in there, just drop turds casually on the floor as he walked around and showered. Yeah.
You don't shit in the
You
shower.
all smelled the rest of the day.
No, everybody had Axe showers. You'd spray yourself with Axe.
Yeah, but your gym clothes would be in a little locker that you keep there,
It's
and
so-
man, every time you open that locker, it was like a bomb went off.
I thought I had way before that. I didn't do very good in gym.
Yeah. I still don't.
You never
need
broke a
to work
sweat.
Dude, all right, here's how it went in my gym class. We had a big open shower room that was like the whole room was like one big room with the showers. The gym coach pretty much stood in the middle of the room, and he's like, he stood there with his fucking clipboard, and he made sure every guy in there, he's like, if you don't take a shower, you're getting docked points. I'm docking you.
Dude, yeah, we're faggots? Oh my god.
I would have. It's easy.
You said
to
pussy.
call him gay, but he was definitely like some crazy war veteran. He did not seem gay. No matter, he could stand there and watch nude boys all day long. And
He could have his dick in your butt, and he would not be gay.
Close.
So he just sits there and like scrutinizes you while you're clean, and he's like, clean out your foreskin, make sure it's really clean, and then you just go to math class and everything's fine.
Put that soap down, son. I'm gonna show you how it's done.
As long as
Leave
you
his
made it to under shower head, he counted you. But
wow.
Did any boy ever guard his penis with his hands?
yeah, they were definitely bashful ones. They would fuck with each other. Like some kid told me he dropped the soap in front of me and told me to pick it up. I didn't fall for it, but then the kid next to me fell for it.
And what happened?
Got scolded.
Was it prison?
Everybody just started fucking with him. Like, you're like, oh, you picked up the soap.
He used me.
You wouldn't last a day in the big house.
Yeah, something like that.
Did they ever make fun of your curly pigtail wiener?
No.
Aha! You do have a curly pigtail wiener. Bingo!
Curly fry.
I walked into the shower holding it out straight, and I'm like, it's great.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
As the whole podcast was leading up to this moment, I just wanted to make sure everyone knew that he had
All 18
It
episodes.
was all a ruse to find out about your curly fry
Does anybody
wiener.
have a pigtail wiener in real life?
Listen.
I hope not.
Ducks do. Ducks
Do
have
they?
curly. Yeah, they do.
Oh yeah.
I
No, ducks have corkscrew wieners. They look like
That's the
wine.
same-
Second. So it's saying that somebody has a pigtail wiener is comical because it's short and curly.
Got it, yeah.
Bingo. But then a duck's wiener is like 9 feet long and it spirals all
I think that's
the way
equally. I
down.
think that's equally comedic, honestly.
I'm the last person here that wants to talk about dicks more in this fucking podcast, but I'll say this. Animal dicks are almost like magic. How they go from nothing to 2 feet long and back to nothing.
And they're always strange shapes as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of like my dick, though. I mean, it's about an inch long when it's
even
soft, but when it's
turtle
hard, it's like
dicks,
2 feet
turtle
long.
dicks, they turn into
You're
like a
growing
foot
on a
long.
shoulder.
I am. Asians mostly are. Actually, Asians don't really.
I'm backwards when my dick normally, when it's flaccid, is like 9 feet long.
Yeah.
But when I'm hard,
It retracts.
it contracts.
Back into your body.
It's like 2 inches hard.
No, it's like
pushes your guts
it's like
out.
one of those.
Makes
It's like if you took a worm and you stretched it really thin, but when you let go of it, when it comes back together, the girth, like it gets shorter, but its girth is really thin.
No, yeah, it contracts like something out of the cosmos. It like focuses in on itself.
The density
black
of your
hole.
dick.
Yeah, the power.
It's like a neutron star.
The power, yeah, it's like a neutron. It's just like the power is there, and then
It's like
when I'm
Thor's
done-
hammer. Like it's only about 4 inches long, but literally it could collapse a star.
And it only works when Odin whispers it.
The only person who can jack it off is
Therefore,
fucking Thor.
would you be with the chick if she was really into whispering into guys' dick holes?
The dick whisperer.
She'd be like, hey, I gotta tell you a secret. You'd be like, you'd put your ear, be like, what's up? And she'd be like, no. And she'd go down and be like, she was like giggling and stuff. Would you feel self-conscious?
And then my dick flies at her like Thor, and she grabs it.
Yeah.
Jeff is loving this.
I've seen weirder shit. No, that fly in the bedroom. You know what I'm saying?
There's a lot of weird fetishes out there, though. I don't get the ones that are like, that where you can only do them once, like the death fetishes.
How is that a fetish?
That's the ultimate fetish.
Is it the
But- but-
desire?
but-
But it's
but-
not the death though. It's the desire to have death.
I guess, but there are people who actually do it. Like, there's that guy who has penis cut off and died.
Yeah.
But
What was his actual fetish, though?
Yeah.
to have his penis cut off and die, I don't know, man. I guess that. I don't know.
I feel like his fetish was attention. I mean, it's hard. I mean, because he did it on camera.
There's a
right?
lot of people that their fetishes are attention. I mean, look at the fucking Pain Olympics. That a dude lays his balls and dick across the
I
cutting
always thought that was
board
fake.
and smashes it. No, well, maybe a couple of them, but he'll just lay his dick and balls out, and then he'll hatch them with the hatchet and then cut them with.
Those
smash 'em
guys
with the
have
hatchet.
to immediately regret that.
Well, yeah, but they get their 15 minutes of fame, and You know, that's what they wanted the whole time.
Yeah, but it's like you can't really exploit that any way except for that. You can't walk and be like, yeah.
In your mind, do you think a fetish is something that you have to constantly revisit, like getting choked while you're...
No.
When I think of fetish, I
kind
do
of,
think it's consistent, like it's an addiction.
Yeah,
like you do it a
You
lot.
can only ever do that once.
So what's that, like a super fetish?
I don't know, man. I don't know what that being stupid is. What it is.
It's a goal. It's a life goal.
Have you been with... Name something that a girl has asked you to do when you've been with her that you were just completely uncomfortable with.
I never got the choking thing.
Yeah.
The choking thing is a common one, but I was just like, I'm always afraid of, like, you know, they're gonna request me hard and you're gonna crush their fucking. What about to kill them?
You can't kill somebody that easy.
I don't know. Maybe my penis is riling me up so much that I crush them and I can kill them.
That does seem like a thing you would do accidentally.
Yeah, it's my luck to kill somebody well. And
I just imagine you like naked and your wiener flopping around, the dead body on the bed, and you're like, what do I do? What do I do?
That's the
Just like
worst
Zach
part.
running around in the bedroom.
The worst part would be like, do I finish and just say I finished before it happened? You know what I mean?
You mean finish having sex?
Yeah, like come and be like, and tell the cops, like, no, it happened before she died. It happened as she
What do you
died.
think the law is on that? Because I have been asked by multiple people to choke them while we're having sex. Now, let's say they die. Do I go to jail?
How hard are you
killed
choking
someone.
people?
No, I'm not. Look, I'm not saying
killed someone.
I haven't ever killed.
Where did buried, Nick?
I'm asking what would happen if someone did that. They were asked by their partner.
This is a submissive mindset, and you're like going in there with both hands trying to kill him.
At best, you'd be charged with second-degree murder and you'd go to jail.
Yeah.
But do you think the cops would believe you, or they just
It
thought
wouldn't
like,
matter.
oh,
Why are you choking them to death? I don't know.
really
That's
wouldn't
what
matter.
I
I
don't
mean,
get.
Because you're like, your hands so
what if they just keep screaming harder and harder? They're like,
Yeah.
harder.
Even if there was a video, the person like harder.
Yeah, your hands still killed
still
somebody.
probably go to jail.
No, I suppose as soon as their eyes started bugging out and they like passed out, that would be kind of your cue to be like, let go, and then maybe do some mouth to mouth.
You probably knock somebody out before you kill them.
Yeah, you probably.
I would
Actually,
just,
you would. I
if
think
their
knock
eyes
them out
start
before you
bugging out,
kill
I'd just pull my hands up, come on, and run away.
them. Yeah, but you
would-
do that anyway. You
that
do
would-
that at the playground.
Dude, you did
Sorry.
that last Thursday, and you blamed it on Nick.
Yeah.
It's like a dog. It's easy to do. It just
Zach was up in a tree just whacking off on the kids on the
I can't be.
teeter totter
Someone thought it was bird shit. Like, oh, gross.
How do you whack off on a teater-totter?
from a tree.
Whack off. Your
I
story's
do, sonny.
flawed, sir.
My fetish is having no fetishes.
That's pretty fucking.
My addiction is not having an addiction.
Fuck you.
I'm
Addicted
too
to life
good.
and air and organic foods.
You know what they say? Everything in moderation, even moderation.
Who said that? Ernest Hemingway?
No Buddha.
I'm pretty sure Ernest Hemingway said that.
Who's Dane Cook, you idiots?
Oh.
We should end on stamp and do another rap.
You guys, no, hold on. Fuck that. Fuck the rap. You guys want to go grab some Burger King, some Wendy's?
This podcast brought to you by Burger King and Wendy's.
See you later.
This podcast is brought to you by heart disease.
I could eat some food. Let's wrap this shit up.
Let's go to a diner, I think. Because there's a lot of places open, are there? I know fast food is open.
Let's go to a diner.
Here we go,
Zach?
come on. Hey, hurry. Give me the beat.
Wait, I was gonna give you the next verse.
Give me hurry.
We need to go to a diner.
That sounds fine, sir.
Let's get a thing.
Let's get a burger.
Choke. You have to say choke. Choke.
Choke.
Hey, burger doesn't rhyme with fucking diner, all right?
You can make it if you're a lyrical genius like me.
Okay. Let's try. Okay. The lyrical
Zach,
genius.
he's
Let's
a
try it
lyrical
again.
genius. His brain is big as his tiny penis. If you haven't seen it, then you better see this. I'm gonna stick it
Listen,
up.
I'm a master, especially at
Jack's
kind of like
tiny
this.
penis.
That's right.
All right, yeah.
Let's make me out of breath.
Keep going.
I'm too fat.
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
Try it.
I got an idea.
Yeah, there you go.
Zach is too fat. It's gonna make him out of breath.
Then he's gonna face death. You got it.
I'm not Breaking Bad, but I'm pretty sad.
8 minutes to come up.
You ain't Breaking Bad, but you're feeling sad. That's because you ain't rad.
If you ever needed a reason for all white guys to be wiped out, this is it. Show this to any black guy and be like, oh my god,
I'm done.
That's right.
they want to reverse slavery us because of this.
Are we ending this now?
Watch this, check this out. On this, guys.
Okay. I'm ready. Make it happen.
You have reached the voicemail box of
Mick Lauer.
Please leave your message after the beep. Boop. shit.
Hey, pussy, you guys can't rap me, little bitches. Check this out. Oh, Jesus, I was crucified. Don't cross me. I'm gonna nail you. And my dick is big. It's also black, and it's got a lot of stretch marks because it's so fucking big. And my dad is God. You don't know who my dad is, you little bitch.
My dick is big and frothy. Don't cross me.
My dick is big and frothy. Don't cross me.
My name is Jesus. Don't cross me. They buried me for 3 days. I moved the rock, see?
Hey, check this out. I rose again.
Dad's the boss, see? God, see?
I rose again after 3 days. Didn't even need Viagra, so I don't give a fuck. And check this out. My dick is 3 inches, even though I'm the son of God. Isn't that fucked up? You think he'd like?
Rose up to the challenge. Blue pills, the truth kills.
That was for my ass, you fucking idiot.
There is a world as tangible as our own, impossible to see yet unavoidable to sense. A world enveloped by a seemingly unending ocean of forests. Buried deep in that forest, tucked away neatly within a blanket of twilight, lies a quaint little cabin. And in that cabin
is a bunch of guys who's a bunch of bullshit.
Welcome to Sleepycast, our special Q&A episode 20.
Yeah.
I'm Stamper TV, hanging out with Zach, Psychic Pebbles,
Hey, boys and girls.
Chris Oni, Rice Pirate Mick, and Corey Spaz Kid.
Hello.
And today's episode,
You suck, Corey.
super special Q&A episode.
Forgot to take your cocaine.
So let's get some questions.
Get to the questions.
And where do these questions come from, Stamper?
I actually don't know where you got these fucking
I
things.
don't know either. Let's move on.
Did you is this from like Reddit? and
This is
shit?
from reddit.org /
official
reddit.com.
Sleepy Cabin subreddit.
From the awesome fans of Sleepy Cabin who had
Yes.
amazing, intriguing, introspective
Hey,
questions
take it easy there,
for
Rick.
all
That's
of
a
us.
little
I give them all a B minus.
Stamper. What do you ask constantly?
Oh, what happened to garbage and rubbish?
The two foxes, if you don't know.
The two foxes. Yeah, if you don't know, just go to my channel and you'll see a couple of videos.
Sell out.
Anyways, we found them dead. Next question.
They're actually dead, so they're not going to come back, and they died.
I feel bad lying, man. They're not dead.
They're
They're dead. I killed them. I made sure
taxidermied
they
in
were
the back.
dead.
They're dead to you.
They're dead to us.
They're dead in general, but they're
Just leave them alone.
You
Let
gave
them live their
everything,
lives.
and
Or not, 'cause they
just
could be
disappeared
dead.
into
They're
the mist.
Stuck in a grill thousands of miles away.
They're fucking gone. They're
Rotting in the
foxes.
sun.
Yeah, they're foxes in the middle
ISIS
of the
found them. There you go.
You know what? Everybody just wants a happy ending.
Yeah,
but
you know what?
it's
They're
not
both
a
fucking somewhere in a
foxes.
bush.
fucking Disney movie.
Yeah, dude, they're happy. They happily ever after. They got a big house and a big yard, and they're fucking every day. All
They're
right.
animals.
Yeah, like
They're
animals.
guys. I mean, that's fine though. I'm just saying. Can foxes be gay?
Anything can be gay.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Can foxes be
Chinese
gay?
people can be
Chinese
gay.
people can be gay? I'm on to you, Mick. I'm on to you.
Chinese people could be gay.
Absolutely.
That's insane.
You know what? They kind of have to. If you think about the population of China, they
Yeah,
have
there's
this
more guys
huge-
than girls, right?
Absolutely, dude.
Yeah.
There's like 5 girls in all of China, and there's like 18 billion Chinese people. You're gonna have to find a way to.
It also makes sense too because like I also heard that they're getting tired of like relationships and having to deal with.
That was Japan.
marriage.
That was in Japan where
Yeah,
it was
it's
that
all
weird, like
good.
none of them wanted to have sex. But yeah, like
It's the same thing. Just take.
but
the
in
order
China,
away.
like if you go on Tinder, there's like 5 girls, and then the rest of them are dudes.
Well, you think Chinese guys get like really stoked when they see like a small thumbnail, they click it, it's just a girl-looking guy. They're like, oh god,
Yeah,
yeah,
they do.
Of course, yeah.
They do.
How do you say gay in Mandarin? How do you say homosexual?
Stamper, that's what he said.
Tongxinyan.
Stamper.
Oh, stop
See, I say it like wait, Tongxinyan.
Tongxinlian, I think. I think. It's been a long time.
Tongxinyan.
Do they have like the slanderous one that's like you can't say that one.
Oh yeah, like I don't know what it is. Like
powerful?
fag versus homosexual. Because I think that is homosexual. That's the equivalent of homosexual. So I don't know what the equivalent of fag is because that's a naughty word.
All right, so where did Carrie Byron S says where did the name Sleepy Cabin come from?
Yeah, where'd it come from?
Me Stamper.
We sat around and tossed around a lot of ideas.
What was the original idea?
Yeah, what were a bunch of
Candle Cabin.
No, what was the
Originally,
original?
like it was.
Yeah, I mean we played with Candle Cabin, we played with Boner
No,
Cabin.
what was the original idea?
Cock Bomb was the original.
I've owned Cock Bomb for years, and then we have a Cuddle Pile as well.
Cuddle Pile.
The Cockbob, was it decided that Cockbob was
Cuddle
too
Pile.
hard to like
Market,
market, yeah, and advertise and stuff?
Yeah, I mean, we don't
obviously,
want a lot of Jew jokes and and stuff
Yeah,
like
we
that.
threw that at the fucking window.
Cuddle
Sleepy
pile?
kids.
The logo would have been badass though for cocktails.
It's like a big old bunch of kittens. Just
No, it
together, having
doesn't.
fun.
Not
Yeah, not.
day and age.
Yes,
No.
it does.
Cuddle pile, isn't that like some like reference to gay something?
It sounds like a furry term, like a
What?
furry
What?
site.
What?
You would go to Cuddle Pile and it would be all lit up in rainbows.
I go to Cuddle Pile and see cat vines, cute kittens in a little ball.
I don't know.
You would go to Cuddle Pile and you would see guys and furry
Yeah, no, I was gonna say furry.
Shit, you guys are
Exactly what I'm saying,
Steph, you're telling me
CuddlePile.com.
Yeah, I'd be Corey in a kangaroo costume blowing guys.
Yeah, it would at CuddlePile.com.
Corey,
Get in my pouch.
Corey, if you were a kangaroo, would you put little people inside your pouch?
I would be
Or would
a
you hide inside your
kangaroo.
pouch? Corey,
That's the last
I would
fucking
open my
marsupial I would want to
pouch
be.
and I would come in it. I would come in your pouch, Corey.
clean it out
You
for
look,
me?
you'd like reach down for your keys and you just pull up a handful of jizz. And Stamper would be
forget
standing behind
later.
you, snicker.
Why is he going to the bank with his costume on? He's like,
Because
oh, where's
Corey.
my fucking
I'm
Corey?
hungry.
It's a functional outfit.
It's a functional pocket that I stick my keys and my important stuff like my wallet in
And jizz.
and dry.
empty
That's really
wrappers.
story.
But that's where Sleepy Cabin came from. It worked out well.
Yeah, beautiful.
It came from Corey's cum pouch.
Kangaroo cum pouch.
Corey's kangaroo cum pouch or
That's the name of the
Sleepy
episode.
Cabin.
That's the name of the episode.
I think you guys picked the right one.
Corey's kangaroo.
Corey's kangaroo cum pouch.
Okay, I guess we answered that one all right. No! Okay, so off the back of that one, Haas 7-Eleven, is this supposed to look like Hawaii?
Let me read my bad handwriting. Which one is it? No, HAW 711.
Asks, which Sleepy Cabin member gave you the worst first impression? And you know what, we'll do best first impression as well.
Yeah.
And alright, Corey, you start.
My best first impression, well, I guess it would have to be based on who I was more worried to meet. That would kind of like outweigh like the person I really wanted to meet.
Well, the stakes were the highest.
Don't you mean the best first impression was the person you're least?
Yes.
I think when they say worst impression,
Not even like an asshole, but just like, ooh,
you met somebody and you're like, what the fuck's wrong with that guy?
And then you meet him
So-
twice, you're like, oh, he's just a weird first experience or whatever.
Yeah, and you don't even have to meet them. It could have been online before you even met them. It's the first
I never
impression
had.
that you...
Well, what, was there anybody that you were kind of scared to meet?
You?
Yeah.
Me?
Yeah, because of my group.
Oh.
Of like horrible people. I thought you had like a bad impression of what I would be like if we ever met. I was afraid to meet you.
You need to say names, man. They don't see you pointing.
I was afraid to meet Stamper. I wasn't really afraid to meet Zach because I was going to be meeting Zach and riding on a plane to Philly. So I feel like once we met, I wouldn't be. But I was also really afraid to meet Chris.
Yeah.
Like meeting Chris was probably like the easiest one because after you meet him, you're like, okay, I know exactly how he's going to be.
You're really afraid.
But I was really afraid to meet Nick. I was really afraid to meet Nick.
I remember, I was telling you, I was like, man, I swear to God,
And then I came up
I
to
was like,
Nick.
he's the nicest guy ever. And
I
you were
came
like,
up to Nick like like a innocent schoolgirl, like meeting her first harem,
Push your
and
little
then you
tits
turned around and you were drunk and you were just like, oh, and you hugged me. And then you said all these really nice things, and then I went to the other room and I was like, oh my god, I feel so horrible, and I wanted to puke.
Yeah.
But with Stamper, like I met Stamper and we hung out for a little bit, and I was kind of nervous, but by the end of the day, I kind of knew what I was in for. So,
Yeah.
but I would say you were probably.
Sound like your worst and best impressions were kind of smashed together.
somewhere.
I would say my first best impression was you, Corey, because it was like we met at the airport and we started drawing. It was natural.
It was
you know?
my best was with you. Yeah.
I don't know. I'd say my worst. I don't know. I was a little. I wasn't really afraid to meet Stamper. I just didn't really know him that well. Same thing with Jeff too. I remember I actually I thought Jeff was Jose by Mind Chamber from Midnight. I saw Jeff and I was like, because I talked to Jeff for a little bit before that online, but I never actually saw him
I
before.
keep forgetting that people think that faggot's part of Sleepy Cabin.
Little bitch. So,
I
remember.
forgot like when I met Jeff.
I met Jeff and I didn't say anything, but I was like, oh, I shook his hand and I was like, oh, he's Mind Chamber. And then, like,
He's Mind Chamber.
Yeah, no, I don't know why I thought that, but then like 10 minutes later, someone's like, it's Johnny Utah. I was like, oh,
Is this big black?
I've been talking to that guy. Oh, he's not black. Corey, can I tell?
He's close. He's like down in the middle.
There's white and everything else below us.
Yeah,
He's
like,
almost black.
Yeah.
almost like if you fell.
Corey, can I, before anybody else
James
continues with
Jose.
their
Fell in the
experiences,
black pile. What? It's close.
He's Hispaniac.
Corey, can I tell a story like a small? It's related to this, but can I say it before anybody else goes?
Wait,
to the best
so
worst
he's
experience?
Hispanic, like Mexican?
Corey!
Like tacos.
Brown.
Can we talk about how
Brown skin.
Can we
Yes,
talk about your
yes.
first experience meeting Egoraptor Aaron? Can you tell?
Oh yeah, I'll tell you that first
There's
impression.
a story behind this.
Okay,
actually. There's a story behind this.
this is hilarious. Okay, it was almost like our own little slumber party in Stamper's house upstairs
Yeah.
in Chris's room, and Chris fucking started it. He's like, man, I hope when you meet Aaron, he's not all weird. And then I was like, what are you talking about? And then I didn't know I think you were there too.
I was definitely there.
Stamper, I'm pointing at Stamper.
I was definitely
Zach
there.
was there.
Yeah.
Somebody said, then they just kept spitfiring. They're like, oh, he has like mild autism. Like he has this thing in his neck where he has to do a twitch every 20 seconds.
He's like,
We were all sitting in this like weird circle. He's like,
Yeah.
oh, just do it. He spits everywhere.
Yeah,
He's
he has,
"I
like,
think
Oh, and don't get offended if, like, mid-conversation he runs away and hides in.
I
And then they said,
and he wears a fanny pack.
I remember that
pack full of
specifically.
broken fucking Crayola crayons and
I remember
markers.
specifically I made that laugh because I almost fucking laughed when I said,
Yeah,
he
you-
has a fanny
Chris-
pack with crayons. He always like colors. He's like,
And I was like,
spits everywhere.
Jaws on everything.
He's a slobbery chin.
Yeah, he has a lip too. He says he's like a weird gimp lip.
Yeah.
But what's really funny is,
One big
Hold on,
shoe
hold on.
and one little
The-
shoe.
The best part is, like, I was still like, okay, I don't care if he's like this, like, deformed idiot retard. I still want to meet him.
Yeah.
And then when I met him at Pico Day, these motherfuckers must have like updated him because when I shook his hand,
Yeah.
I was like, oh hey, what's up? He's like, hey, and he like did the twitch thing. But I didn't see his fanny pack, so I was still on the fence.
Yeah.
And then when I was sitting on the couch, like throughout the night, I was just kind of like. I was like, oh my god, I feel so bad. I had no idea he was like a fucking. I don't know how I'm gonna be able to talk to him or hang out with him because I don't know how to socialize with those. Like,
Dude, we
people.
said something like, make sure you don't look him in the eye.
Yeah. Oh, they said if you look him in the eyes, he'll like just get like
Enraged.
Yeah, he'll try to punch you or scratch you.
yeah.
I would have loved to see that meeting.
What's funny though is we updated Aaron before he even like, dude, we told him all this stuff. He's like, oh, that's pretty funny. And so yeah, just fucking Corey mildly. Corey was like traumatized. I think he even came
By the end of the night,
Corey
I went up to
came.
Zach and I'm like, you know, even though he's like this,
Yeah.
I still want to meet him.
He came up to me and he was like, man, I had no idea Aaron was actually. I thought you guys were just fucking with him. I'm like, no, dude, he's really like that. And then how did you think that we were bullshitting you? How did you actually end up?
Because he came up to me laughing like an asshole. And I'm like, fuck you, dude. But yeah,
Any other
so that was another best
I would say
impression.
that my worst impression was probably from Chris.
Yeah, dittos.
Because I did this ... video and it got way too overexposed and Tom left it on the front page of Newgrounds for like a year and I was getting so fucking tired of it, but whatever, I guess it was getting views and stuff, but I felt terrible because all these other people were making like legitimate cartoons and shit, and then there was this typography that was just fucking sitting there. Anyways, I remember reading the review from Chris.
Oh my
and he was like,
What was the score? Do you remember what it was?
it was like a 3 or...
Oh, was it?
I think, I don't know, we can always go back.
It was
but
probably a 2 or something.
yeah, it was
was
like
fine.
it was like, you know what, this is fine for what it is, but this is like out of control and it shouldn't be getting the attention it deserves or whatever. And I think I commented back and I was like, dude, I totally agree. But I was like, wow, Chris is really harsh. But obviously,
I don't know how you garnered so much hatred in the early days.
I don't know. I mean, I tried to be as friendly as I could about you. I don't think
That's what it was.
I think that even pissed people off. People
Yeah,
were
it
like,
does.
oh,
I
fuck
think
this guy.
Yeah, it's like, it can't be real. Like, you
Yeah,
can't
yeah.
actually...
Oh yeah,
like,
he's a little.
Yeah,
It's like
there's
something
fucking lying
It
about
was like
that
the whole
shit.
Tom
I don't think I ever had a
thing.
bad experience with you. I can say. I don't.
No, you reached out to me for the cartoon stuff, and I just started voicing
Yeah,
for you.
what was?
and
Do you
that was
remember?
fine.
I hate. Do you remember to put you on the spot? But do you remember what the first video?
It was before. It was the Skyrim. It was the Skyrim.
Oh, it was. It
one.
was like that was like 2011. I
Yeah,
think.
and then right after that we did the Tupac one, and then
Yeah,
we
that's
also
right.
did the Pokemon one.
That's
as well.
right. That's right.
I think the best one was probably Stamper, only because it was so unexpected. Because I had been talking to Joy like on the forums and stuff or whatever, and we'd been talking a little bit. So I didn't really know a whole lot of people when I showed up to Pico Day for the first time. But when I did show up, Joy came over and she was like, "Hey, someone wants to meet you." And I was like, "Oh, who's that?" She's like, "Stamper." And I was like, "Oh, like." You know, I hadn't read too much into... Oh, Cosmic Death.
Yeah.
Yeah, a phenomenal artist. But anyways, so she had mentioned that Stamper wanted to meet, and I was like, oh, what does that mean? It's like, yeah, he's out in the parking lot. And I was like, oh, okay. But then I went over, and literally, he just, like, I walked over, and he just, like, he was leaning up against his car, and he just stood up, and he stuck his arms out for a hug, and I was like, oh, okay. And that was it. That's literally it. Yeah?
Yeah, this is the same way for me, only I was more Introverse when I went up to you.
Introverse? Introverse? You know, we were talking about
I made up.
your diction, your lexicon of
He
words.
said something yesterday was like eminence or so. He said it wasn't an eminence.
It's amazing. No, I love
it.
it. You throw it out with so much confidence. Like, this is what this word's going
Well,
to
you
mean
can't
right
crack
now.
on them because you always understand it.
Yeah.
Right. Anyways, that was my best and worst.
What about you, Chris?
My worst first impression draws with Mick and Stamper because first time I met you, Mick, you were drunk off your tits, right?
Yeah.
And no, it's not bad, right? I didn't know, right? But basically, Mick came up to me at Pico Days like, "You're Oli, man!" And he like grabbed me and started hanging off of me and swinging me around and being like, "Man, Jack Matthews is I'm making a fan animation." And I was just like, "Oh, cool, dude." I didn't know what to say to him because he was fucking screaming in my ear.
This huge Asian.
Yeah, this big fucking
grabbing
buff
onto
dude.
you.
I was like, what the fuck is going on? Anyways, he was swinging me around the room, screaming, and I was like, yeah, that's cool, dude.
Gorilla flopping.
I didn't understand, but I know you now. You're the nicest man I've ever met. But also Stamper was weird because he said that whole, that whole spiel, like, yeah, I don't like you, and I was like, oh, and like, big inspiration. I fucking shat my pants and left. Best first impression was Corey, because you were a fucking cyberbully maniac asshole that scared the shit out of me.
I don't get this.
Corey, this is not a joke, right? The only reason I was ever nice to you was because I was afraid that you'd bully me.
Oh no.
And
never
but-
heard that
Really
vibe.
good at bullying people.
no, Corey and his little gang, they were fucking scary. They would ruin people on with their cartoons and shit.
I
So
don't know, but I remember, I'm not going to go into all of it, but I remember when I met Corey because I made a video of faking your death, Chris. I faked your death. And Corey, I remember when Corey said, on the video, it said, "Why all these faggots say you hate Oni?" And I was like, "Oh, who's this guy?" He's like, add me on Skype. I'm doing this big controversial cartoon or whatever. And the second I started talking about it, this guy's cool. I'm not saying, but I'm saying I'm the outlier because a lot of people had that vibe where like, man, this guy is like an asshole.
I will say that Corey's abilities, he does kind of have a superpower, and when he was on the dark side, it was such a like you just didn't want to be on his bad side. So I'm glad you smile more.
And
and you're
Stamper, you
nice.
even had that kind of thing. Like, I remember you and Jeff said something like, "Man, Corey, this guy could fucking make a whole video about you if you get on his bad side or whatever."
Corey gets information about people that he just.
You don't even know how he gets it either. It's like, when you were 7, you shit
has
in
a
your
guy.
diaper or whatever. You wore a diaper until you were 7, and Corey's like makes a video about that, and you're crying in your diaper.
He just calls up this guy and he gets a manila envelope with like a photo with a paperclip on it.
He fucking
and, like,
buys
has all
it.
this confidential
He's like,
information.
I'm not saying that you were a dick or anything. I was just afraid because you were already making troll videos about people, right? And I knew that much, and I was like, okay, this guy and his friends, they seem like they would fuck with you if you fuck with them, so I'm gonna be nice. That's the only reason that I was nice, right?
Oh, dude, that whole like group I was with, they were all like.
So I'm not sorry. Let me clarify. I'm not saying I was only nice to you because that I'm nice to most people, like everyone almost,
Yeah.
right? But I was
But
extra
you actually nice to you.
Extra
You're
I
nice.
was gonna say the moral of the story is
I'm like
be
a
nice to
mafia
bullies.
leader.
I know the moral of the
Submit to bullies and be their friends.
The moral of the story is Corey bullied, or he was mean to people who usually kind of warranted it. Yeah, that's about it. You're so nice. That's the
Yeah,
only
you
reason
could
I
get a
brought it up.
fucking Oscar for bullying people.
I wouldn't do it anymore. Though. I have to like put my time toward things that actually. pay
Everyone's
money.
grown up since.
Yeah.
We're all
We
big
got
boys
shit
now.
to do.
But yeah, it's weird though, cause like that group, it's almost like being in like I was about to use another word for my thesaurus that makes no fucking sense.
It's all right. I don't want you to censor yourself. I didn't mean to say it like that.
It literally makes no sense what I
What
was
is
about
it?
to
Say
say,
the word.
but
Say
it
the
was
word.
almost gonna slip out of my mouth.
Say the word. I want to hear it now.
Do it.
All right, I was gonna be like, it was almost like I was stuck in my own fraternal Twilight Zone episode.
See,
Yeah,
Corey,
that
whenever you
doesn't
open your mouth,
Say. And it's because like all these guys had this facade. I had no idea who the fuck they were. One guy's identity probably is non-existent, and he either faked his own death or he just left. Like I'm not even joking. This is like some shit that like people. And another one was like completely the exact opposite. It would be like, what's a movie where a guy says he's something, like an identity theft, who says he's somebody, but he's like the exact opposite of that somebody? Like a serial killer who's like, I'm this, and he describes himself, and then when you meet it, he's the exact opposite of what he was describing.
I'm sure they exist.
Yeah, and
a
it's
little
like
bit of
identity
talented
thief with
Mr. Ripley.
that one comedian.
Yeah.
They got like 5% Rotten Tomatoes.
That's literally like my existence, like in that group, was I was with these
you
guys,
said
and
you
they were
got
just horrible. Like they would just spend their whole time on Newgrounds boasting about how impressive their whistle status was and how many like thoughtful reviews they leave and
How
stuff.
much of a thumbs up?
And they would just yeah. and they would just shit on everyone. They'd shit on Mick. They would shit on you. They would shit on Aaron.
They shit on Chris, really?
Yeah, they would shit on
I thought they were fans of you.
No, these are the kind of guys who, when like, if there's 10 of you in a Skype call and one guy leaves, they're all like, that guy's a faggot, he's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
And when that guy comes back and a different guy leaves, the rest of the guys are like, that guy's a piece of shit.
Yeah, they're all
I was in
two-faced.
calls where one of the guys would leave and they'll shit talk him, the second he comes, like, really shit talk him.
Yeah.
Really shit talk
It
him.
was like super toxic.
And
And
the second they came back in, they would like be quiet, shit talk somebody else. It was
yeah,
really
exactly.
weird.
Because I remember, like, I never had anything against Mick, and I was kind of getting tired of them, like, shitting on Mick. And then, like, there was that time I was trying to set up API or whatever for a Flash cartoon, and I was like, I'm gonna ask Mick since he's smart and he knows this kind of stuff. And I asked him, and then he was very helpful. And then it made me realize, like, it's like, why am I? It's kind of like you if you're in like that perfect world, and then suddenly you start like scraping at the wall, and you realize outside the world is like this dark gray area where everything is the opposite and horrible, and you're like, wait, I'm living in a lie.
Look,
Wow, that's some pretty deep imagery.
I think-
for it.
It's basically what it was. Like,
Jeez.
I was surrounding myself with so much people who were assholes, yet I realized like
Poisonous is what it
yeah,
is.
it's
Look,
toxic.
I think there's like an appropriate amount of like self-awareness and honesty and criticism, but then there's taking it too far and just being a bitter human being
My
who
favorite-
hates everything, no matter what it is or how it is, or whatever.
My favorite part, and we don't need to keep going on about it, but my favorite part though was you were saying that at the end of I didn't even know until later, until you told me, Corey, that one of the main reasons you would ask, like, dude, why are you being so mean? And then it ended up boiling down to, I don't like his face.
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah.
He was like, look at him. He looks like he
Literally.
was born next to a radiation.
I know.
I know people like that where I'm like, I hate your face.
Oh my god, it was like 8-year-old schoolyard insults. Like when I
But
was
none of
asking, I
these,
was like,
none
why
of these
don't you?
guys were fucking Brad
Yeah,
Pitts
it was
either.
like, why don't you like Mick? He's like, have you seen him? He looks ugly. And I'm like, oh my god, you're a faggot. And then I had to like.
I'll
leave.
tell you, if you're a model with a 6-pack ab, like a 10-inch dick, you could call people ugly.
He was an ex Abercrombie Fitch model
yeah.
Right.
who didn't go to school.
Hey, I don't think I'm the prettiest, but I just thought that was the funniest reason to be like, I hate this guy.
Mick.
Is that what they hated you?
Yeah, that was well.
They
That's what
hated
it.
your face?
Apparently, that's what it boiled down
But
to.
you're
yeah.
a chiseled man.
No.
Have you never seen someone that have been like, I don't like their face, I'm gonna stay
Yeah,
away.
no, but like I don't like Anita Sarkeesian's face because she always has a smirk. Like, she always
I
looks
think we
like.
talked about this. Yeah, she always has this.
She also
It's
has-
not even her skeletal structure. It's just her. She always has a smug look on her face.
Yeah, and there's actually a video called if you guys YouTube it, it's called Bitchy Face Syndrome.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
like, dude, they're not. It's just they have a
I
bitchy
think-
face.
is
You know what I
it-
mean? It
is
doesn't mean
it-
that they're mean or they're bad.
No,
it's just
no,
they
yeah,
have-
they
Is it a
definitely
resting
have
bitch
that
face or
face.
something?
Yeah, resting bitch face. That's right.
Resting
yeah,
bitch face,
yeah,
yeah.
I think she
Anyway.
wears too much makeup.
Yeah, too.
No, she does.
What is she, a slut?
What, does she have to doll herself up for men?
What's next?
Oh wait, hold on. My best first
yeah.
impression
you.
was probably a toss-up between Mick and Corey because it was just so easygoing. My worst first impression was probably Niall,
Yeah.
What is that?
He like laughed right after that.
and it's not because he did anything wrong, because he's just like a genuinely nice guy. And when I met him, he was just like smiling at me warmly for no reason, and I was like, "What the fuck is his problem?"
No, I remember one thing that happened that maybe like I don't. Can I ever experience neither you or Lyle remember this because you guys were both drunk, but I shriveled inside myself when this happened. We were in the kitchen talking, and you walked in, and I don't know. People think when people go bald, they lose all of their hair, but Stamper just shaves his head. So Stamper grew his hair for like a week or something, and he walked into the kitchen, and I was like, "Wow, I thought you couldn't grow any hair." He started touching Stamper's head, and Stamper
Oh
like
my
recoiled and
God.
walked out. And I was like
God.
cringing into myself. I was like, "Oh my god!" That was like his first time ever meeting Stamper.
That's like walking up to a bull and being and
Yeah.
poking in the eyeballs, going,
It's
"Wow,
like,
you're a bull!"
It's like having a black friend going, "Wow, your hair feels like sheep" or whatever. It's like,
Yeah.
dude, what are you doing, you idiot?
Remember the first time I met Noel? I totally forgot about that.
I don't even remember that.
What?
The first time I met Noel was in the house, and you brought him over with his girl at the time.
I invited him over. Yeah.
And we were all sitting downstairs watching TV, and I thought he was normal. And then he got a little drunk, and then he pulled down his pants and put his dick in my face.
Oh yeah.
That's not a joke.
Yeah.
Oh, the first time you met?
He thought he was being like funny, and I was like, "You fucking rapist!"
Drunk
Left.
Niall is a scary Niall.
No, but like.
Does he do that?
That
It
kitchen
wasn't
thing.
his dick. It was his like.
his boxer.
It was boxer dick.
But still, he was like right in Chris's face.
This
You can smell it.
Boxer dick.
Nobody
Yeah.
was laughing. It was just like a palpable fucking, like you could cut the uncomfortableness with a knife. It was so
I
uncomfortable.
got really uncomfortable.
Same thing with the stamper thing too. I was like, I don't think I've ever like cringed that much. Like, my shoulders did that thing where I was like, oh.
I don't even
And
remember
you just
that.
walked away. You're like, oh, and you bailed.
You're
and
like, now that I do
forgot
remember it, next time I see
I
him.
still don't even remember. I just remember my first time seeing Niall. He was just like smiling at me with a blank stare on his face and not saying anything.
His eyes were kind of going
Yeah, he
in
was
two
just-
opposite directions.
And it was bothering me because like I saw him on the couch and he was smiling at me, and there's like nothing wrong with that. And I was like, what the fuck is his problem? And everyone's like, oh, he's a really nice guy. And I went to the kitchen and I came back to the living room and then he was still smiling at me. And I just wanted to be like, what?
horror movie.
What is it? What? Say it. Say it.
Yeah.
What about words?
It's like this because he's
yours.
he's like he's a really fucking, you know, come to find out he's just smiling at me
Right.
because
Yeah.
he's a nice guy.
Right.
But normally when people smile like that at you, they're like, I know something you don't know.
Yeah.
Or fucking they
You
feel
got something
like
to say? Just fucking say it.
they're like, oh, here's this fucking asshole. I'm better than he is. He just went, fuck you, dude. Fuck you. Turns out Niall's a really nice guy.
He's okay.
And he's got beautiful eyes.
He does.
Oh, wait, hold on. I'm going to take this opportunity to give a little shout out to William B. Good, a very nice gentleman that sends us stuff all the time, and he's super cool, and he's going to get Mick off
Golf clap?
cigarettes.
Golf clap?
Oh, thank
Just
you.
forward to golf clap? Golf clap.
Golf clap.
Golf clap.
I have a beer in my hand.
Golf clap. Stop!
Thanks, William B. Good.
Thank you, William.
Oh, I think he's also the guy who sent me the Richard Nixon pin.
He sure did.
Wow, thank
Damn.
you.
Oh, that's the guy?
Yes, that is
This guy.
That is
He's
the-
like, you know what? This for the way you describe him and what he's been giving people, he's like Red from Shawshank Redemption. He's like a guy who can get you.
He's our sugar daddy.
Yeah, nice guy. Thank you, sir.
Thank
Moving
you
on.
very much.
I like this question.
What's that one, Chris?
Say it.
It's from Wolfman Mario fan.
We'll forgive you for that.
There's a big werewolf with a Mario like hat on. What makes you burn out, and what do you do to regain motivation?
What makes you burn out?
What makes you
So
burn out?
what makes you when you work? You're like
What
grind
gets
to
you in a
halt?
rut?
Okay.
How do you get out of it?
I feel like that's a multifaceted response.
Yeah.
Because I feel like a lot of people get burnt out because they're doing work that they don't want to be doing.
Oh, I see
They're
what you're
working for other people.
So you're saying what makes you burn out wouldn't necessarily be what makes you burn out during a project. You're
I would
talking
even-
about
I would
what makes you
even-
burn out in general.
I think we should answer it
Right.
like
I would
what
even-
makes each individual person
I can
burn
also
out
say,
and how
I
they get out of
think
it.
Stamper's going with this. I think maybe the answer is not how to regain from burning out, but how to not burn out.
Well,
is that what you're
why
going
not
with, Stamper?
both?
Yeah, why not both?
Well,
I'll
yeah,
tell you
there's,
what I do.
there's that too, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, for example, we all like what we do. And if most people worked in the same fashion that we work, they would easily get burnt out. Because, like, we all work like 12, 14-hour days
Yeah.
because we like what we're doing.
Yeah.
Now, eventually, over the years, it'll catch up to me, and I'll be like, dude, you need to fucking stop for a second.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, I think that's why we party so hard too sometimes. Not all of us, but some of us. I think
They're like
because-
mini vacations.
Yeah, it's like you work for 14 hours for a week and then you just need to get blasted for
I'll tell you a golden rule that might solve everybody's problems is to fucking get out more. Like if you're a comedian and you keep hitting brick walls and writer's block, go to the fucking store and observe people. You need to go out and like
talk to people, too. Yeah,
You're not gonna generate ideas from being stuck in your apartment. You have
from
to
your
go outside.
own mind that's already hit a cap. Like
Yeah.
The biggest thing is intake new information.
subconscious.
Just
Can I
take
say
stuff and
something?
use that.
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it, Corey.
Whenever I get burned out, another thing that also really helps keep motivation is strength.
Pussy!
Pussy.
Dick, pussy, balls, tits.
The whole 9 yards. No, fucking.
What burns you out?
Yeah, but how would you get to that burnout?
Okay, yeah,
phase?
what burns you at first?
Either like when you're in Flash and you're trying to get something and like the brushes aren't working right, so you're getting like you're redoing this line over and you keep getting these clunks of shit, like these fucking clunk
Snail, I
things.
call them snail shells.
Yeah, they're just it's fucking annoying and you have to erase it and do it. That does it, and then you're like it's also like
Doesn't take much to get you burnt out.
it's when that happens enough times, like you can't get the line that you want, or let's say you animate something for like 6 hours and then it doesn't look good,
Or
and then you delete everything.
Can I say this? Yeah, either you work for like a day, you're like this looks all shitty doing it, or you work for like a day and the file corrupts and it's all gone.
Yeah.
You're like, well, I'll just do it better tomorrow. I just don't give a fuck.
But for me, like
That's more frustration though. I
Yeah.
think they mean burnout
For
in a
me-
sense where like your battery is drained and you don't want to work anymore. anymore.
That's more like when I go.
And Corey, as long as I've known you, you've never taken a day off. You work every day, and you've never complained
you're
about it.
frustrated.
Weird.
I don't think
because
you
I don't
burn
think
out.
I've ever seen you burn out.
That's what I mean.
I
Like,
think that's why when he's talking about what burns him out, it ends up being like
Frustration.
Yeah, it's more frustration, like when my pen tool isn't working,
Yeah.
rather than like, oh well, my life is
And then he went to fucking Wawa, and there was no roast beef left.
Yeah, and then he
My-
just fucking
Sandwich.
crumbled.
So for me, like what I usually do is I need a new scenery. That's why I stream. Getting people in, talking to you, keeps you motivated. And
Yeah.
Oh, streaming's good too. Yeah.
Streaming helps keep you like working
Even
on
though I don't
projects.
do it, yeah.
But after a while, that'll burn you out because getting online and having to talk and so you want to go back to doing your normal thing
Because
again.
it's not just you working now; you're kind of
Yeah.
also kind of
Entertaining, too,
and
yeah.
also like setting mini goals each day for certain things. Like you're like, today I'm gonna do this.
realistic ones that you
Yeah.
can accomplish, so you
Like-
don't feel like a big fat failure. At the
Yeah,
end.
like if I'm doing like a boss movement of something, and then I do like, I'm like, okay, so today I'm going to do this hand swipe movement.
Yeah.
And then I spend all day doing it, and then by the end of the day, it's like exactly how I set it up, and then that's, by the end of the day, I just do whatever, like drink
Right.
or whatever to celebrate.
I actually got something to say on that. I feel that long-term goals are bad, and that you should never have.
long-term goals, mini goals.
Well, that's what
Well,
I
you
mean.
can also have long-term, short-term goals. You can have in 5 years I want to get a small-term goal done.
Well, what I mean is
You know what I
like, let's say that you want to have like a TV show, right?
Yeah.
That's your long-term goal, and you can get burnt out working on it. Like, I mean, a long time ago, I wanted to be like the world's best fucking web designer. That's a long-term goal. And then along the way, I started doing more cartoons, and now I'm doing more voice acting than anything. I don't design websites anymore. So I could see how somebody could get burnt out by going for these long-term goals
Yeah.
that they never reach or they don't see because they got this tunnel vision.
Well, that could I think that could be
That's why
that
you
could
do
be
mini
remedied
goals.
by
Like live in the now, maybe.
that could be remedied
Yeah, I
by
think
having
it's a good-
short-term goals comprise the long-term goals.
That's- so that's the solution.
So so make your days and weeks and months full of short-term goals. Maybe you have a long-term goal, but don't only have a long-term goal because that's going to be a long.
and
You never know where you're going to end up
What
in
they
5
said,
years. You need
have a
little
day
goals.
where you go out and just drink and hang out with people.
Yeah, I
It
think
fucking
I think
helps.
especially with creatives, what's hard is like if you're not necessarily creative, and I'm not trying to like drive a division between it, and it applies to everybody, I think. But when you do have long-term goals, sometimes while I think it's noble and that it's great to have something that you're working towards, you can't have tunnel vision and ignore the fact that your goal might change
Yeah.
in
Exactly.
route to
And
what
then you
you thought
wasted
you
all
wanted.
that
And you have to
time.
keep your eyes open to
That's right.
the potential.
Exactly, because if you ignore those things, like I want to be the best in voice acting, you go, no, I can't go that route. I'm going right for the web design. You're ignoring something at that point, and I think creatives kind of get that because we're constantly exploring different, mediums, whether it's music or animation or
and had I had that tunnel vision, I wouldn't be voice acting in Xbox.
right,
games.
exactly.
Yeah.
I would have completely.
So to keep your eyes open and follow, not to sound cheesy, but follow your heart and follow your passion.
and that is
You get a gun,
that is
stick
daily
forward.
goals,
Another
mini
thing
goals,
also,
yeah.
like if
Even weekly goals is
Yeah.
good.
Another thing also is there's two more things I guess. Like this is kind of how I combat it. This is kind of what Shad does too. Is to like take breaks, like take 2 hours, play a game, set mini goals inside the game as well. Like be like I'm gonna play to this point, and then that's it. Like he does that as well, and I that's a good idea too. And I also think
Experience new things. Too.
that's another thing I was gonna say. Like for
Watch
me,
shows that you would never watch.
Yeah,
Go
for-
to a fucking restaurant you've never been to. Before.
Yeah, exactly. Like, just do other things. And another thing, like, I'm trying to do is I'm trying to perfect my art skill. So, on the side, when I'm not doing animation, I'm also trying to learn how to draw and learn art and stuff. Like, learn the
So you're
craft of
changing it
anatomy.
up.
Exactly.
You're
'Cause
working
I don't
different
wanna-
muscles.
Yeah, exactly.
What loads of people don't realize when they get stuck in a rut is that maybe they've got to a point where they're plateauing almost in their head, but
Yeah.
they're forgetting that you're supposed to constantly challenge yourself.
Exactly.
And you,
If you ever-
have to be learning constantly to stay in
and
the
that's true because when I do
zone.
art,
If you ever
Yeah.
get to a point where you say I'm good, I know it all, you don't.
Yeah,
and that's why.
when you'll get stuck in a rut.
exactly.
Yeah.
When I do art, I'm not doing these like generic like see me poses. I'm really trying to do like foreshortening and like all these like really difficult poses that people don't normally do, so you can practice like neck angles and all this like crazy details and
You
shit.
will never know everything. There's
No,
always
Ever.
something new to
You'll
know.
be 70 years
You will
old. You'll be
always-
70 years old and you'll still be like, I need to know more.
I still have not perfected the art
It's
of
good to
drawing
have-
a butt, but I'm still trying. to
You're
learn
pretty good at it, though.
But
Yeah.
I'm learning.
I think when you learn other things too, and Chris, you're one of the people that I think have touched, and you Stamper as well, as far as like the After Effects and design and music, and like there's just so many different things. is I can only assume that when you learn all these different, types of artistic expression, that they influence the other shit.
That's actually
that you
one drawback for me, is if I spend too much time on one thing, I'll forget the other thing, and that'll get me stuck in a rut in that thing. So it's
So if you spend a lot of time on music, you'll forget a little bit about
totally
art.
interesting.
I could be like doing art for 2 weeks straight, and I'll consider myself like, oh, I'm finally getting the hang of this, and then I'll stop for like a week to do music, and I'll come back and I'll forgotten like half.
No, I feel that way when I.
Can I tell you what I do whenever I feel like I'm gonna run?
Yeah.
Take one day off. Don't turn your computer off. Don't do anything. Or even leave your computer on, but don't open any kind of. Don't do any work. Just do nothing.
It'll make you miss
So you feel
it.
like you'll feel like a big piece of shit. You'll feel lazy, and the whole day will be eating at you. So literally, do nothing. Don't do nothing for half the day. Do nothing for all the day. Get takeout. Watch movies. Purposely be a slob, and by the next day you'll fucking spring out of bed and start working ASAP.
It sounds like Stamper and I's yesterday.
Yeah, no, but you woke up today and you're like, I need to work.
No, it's absolutely true.
great.
It's weird too because like people say like I get burned out, but it's like really like I'm a workaholic. It's in my like my dad was a workaholic. He was obsessed with work. Like he used to actually go out, purchase things to work. He would.
Else, what are you doing on this planet? Everyone should be working.
Yeah, like he would go out and he would buy like a building and he'd be like, this is gonna be my new gym. This is gonna be my new smoothie gym, bar, sauna, fucking everything. And then he'd be like, this is gonna be my new art studio. This is gonna be my so-and-so. This is gonna be my, and I would go out there and I would have to work. And he would just do it.
Yeah.
Because he always had to have work to do because he just cannot not work.
I think there's like.
Can we talk about this a little bit, Mick? You and I talked about this. You brought up a good point though about like everyone kind of wants to like people who this is our version of having kids in a way.
Oh yeah,
And I thought that was a really interesting point. I never thought of it like that. But like people who have kids, that's their way of living on, and that's their dedication. That's their goal.
It's a challenge.
That's their challenge. But with us, it's like this is what
We're
makes us live on.
constantly leaving something behind.
Yeah, exactly.
We're
That's what people do when they
constantly
have
creating
kids.
something and bringing something into the
So
world.
that's so I think
your legacy.
if you're a really dedicated parent, it's no different than being a really dedicated guy who is really dedicated to his work.
Right, and that
I
was
think
kind of the
that's-
thing. Is like there was plenty of quote unquote uncreative people, but not in a derogatory term, but the idea that a lot of these people have decided that children are a good way, whether it's conscious or subconscious.
Yeah.
That children are their creation. It's the thing that they leave behind. It's the thing that they invest their time in,
Yep.
and all that kind of stuff. But for some of us, we don't necessarily have that urge, only because we've got a
supplemented by
fan
something
base that
else.
we love to share our stories with, or we have the work that we create that we're leaving behind. But all the things I feel like I would do if I had a child are the things that I feel like I like to do on a daily basis with everybody.
Yeah,
and I'm not
absolutely.
saying it's black and white like that, but I was gonna say, as far as like the thing that kind of can burn me out, and Stamper touched on it at the very beginning, and that's when you just have too many things going on. So it's like whether you've got
And you need to learn how to say no to people.
that I'll never. Yeah, that I have to learn.
That is true.
But the biggest thing is that for stress is the thing, and so over the years, I think now I'm pretty good. I feel like there's very few things that could literally max me out in terms of stress.
And just because you can do it doesn't mean you should be.
That's true too. That it's just not healthy. But at the same time, I've noticed that if I have too much stress and I'm not,
You just totally shut down.
you shut down.
Yep.
You literally just shut down. You stare at your computer or you stare at your Cintiq. You're like frozen. You're locked. And the only
It's like an evolutionary reaction.
It
Like,
is.
Just overwhelmed.
So you have to be able to find the way, whether it's you take breaks or you do try a new thing or whatever and come back to it, or you do get trashed, or you do get lazy and become a slob and watch your favorite movies. You need to find a way to relieve that.
I think
and get
I
out
think
of the
I think,
lot.
I think
And
one thing is
prevent fires
I think one thing is
instead of putting them out.
if you look at kind of like a boulder of work, you just get overwhelmed. But I think the best thing to do is break again mini goals. Break the big piece down and break it into little pieces. Okay,
Take
what
one
can I
thing
do
at
in
a
5
time,
minutes?
yeah,
What can I do in 1 hour? What can I do and do it that way? Separate it, separate it.
I think
and
having the
go from there.
long-term goal is nice, but like we said, you shouldn't be blind towards going towards it. Set a goal, but as you're going towards it, because look,
I would
a
act-
ship doesn't get anywhere without a fucking destination.
I would say definitely. I wouldn't discourage setting long-term goals. I would encourage setting short-term goals within the long-term
Right,
goal.
and then being
so that if you need to turn
to
anywhere,
a
you
change
can
of
turn.
course
Exactly.
while you're moving forward.
And that way you accomplish 20 short-term goals, and hey, the long-term, because if you just
Right.
have one long-term goal, then if you get halfway there and can't do it,
Right.
then you didn't accomplish anything. But if you set a long-term goal and have 20 short-term goals between the start and the end.
You've moved
and you can have
forward in some way.
You got
Right.
10 short-term goals. And, okay, you did something.
You always accomplish something so long as you're working.
Yes.
Also, I'll say, pay more attention to your artistic pals, or get some if you don't
I
have
had
them.
autistic pals too.
If one of your pals makes a cartoon and it's really funny, then it's good for motivation as well, because you could, it's healthy competition. You'd be like, I could be funnier than that.
And
Yeah.
and
I
if
think that every time I watch your show.
and if one of your autistic friends writes a very good fanfic, you can
Yeah,
you
about-
also get encouraged.
You know, if you're,
I honestly think you are autistically good at the trombone.
Thank you.
I've never seen any, like, we just rip out
It's-
titles
thank you.
of themes,
Thanks,
and
I
you are
know.
just playing them, and even if they're not perfect, I can hear you reaching towards it just with this fucking piece of plastic. It's amazing.
The funny story is with the trombone, because I played for like 11 years, and I was in a band at like one point, and we tried that, but I never knew how to read music. I knew certain musical terms, and I knew like, but the trombone is a scale instrument.
Yeah.
It is just like bum 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 bum.
Yeah, it's
bum,
just
bum,
that
bum,
easy,
bum. Yeah,
of
it's
course.
just the
Oh,
slide.
yeah,
And
okay.
after a while, like the more you hear it, the easier it becomes to just sort of like kind of guess the note signatures. And after a while, like when I was in jazz band, I would just go in and then they'd be doing their boring ass jazz songs like holding whole notes and shit. And I'm just like, I don't want to fucking do this. So I would like try and like harmonize the trombones and stuff. I wouldn't, like you said, I'd be fucking Lisa Simpson.
You would
Yeah.
running off out of the class.
I wouldn't do that because then I get a bad grade.
I honestly believe this. Your skill, this quote unquote skill you have about random association, is fucking stupid. Okay? It's the dumbest thing I fucking heard.
Oh yeah, do me. Give me a word.
do me, give me a word. Banana.
lamp.
Fire truck.
No!
That's not what I was thinking.
No, what I'm saying, I don't care what you were thinking.
What, fire
What I'm
truck?
saying is that you should.
I was thinking Daisy.
Oh God! You should bring your trombone with you.
I should.
That
I
is
should.
an awesome skill.
That's a good idea.
I wish we
I-
could just have like a random.
Do RoboCop.
RoboCop?
Drop the weapon, robot! Yes! Yes! Da, 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 da,
Last one, really quick.
B
Ghostbusters.
minus.
I want to hear Ghostbusters.
That's not what. There you go.
Hey, Cole! Cole! Shh.